Okay, let's review some basic algebra, and in particular, let's review the order of operations. Now, I'm using numbers so that you can answer this question in your head. So let's say you're given what you see on the screen, and you need to come up with the solution. Okay, you could probably come up with different solutions, but there really is only one solution. Okay, well, what does the problem say? It says 14 divided by 2 times 3 divided by 3. So what's key is that you work this one following the proper order of operations. All right, there's a little rule you can use for order of operations. PEMDES. And you can think of that as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's the way you could memorize the PEMDES. Okay? So what do each of these mean? Well, the P would be parentheses, so you're going to do that first. The E is exponentials or powers. I'm going to say powers here. Okay? And next we're going to have multiplication, then division, but these are really done at the same time. Then we have addition and subtraction. This is probably going to roll off the screen, but that's okay. You get the point. I could slide this over, but you get the point. All right. So using that, how do we solve this one? Well, let me go over what it means first. First, parentheses, you would do whatever's inside the parentheses first. We don't have parentheses, so there's nothing to do there. Then you would do exponentials or powers, and hopefully you remember exponentials and powers would be something like this. Equals 2 raised to the power of 3. Now this is how Excel will calculate that. Okay, and equals 8, 2 times 2 times 2. So if we had that, we would do that first, but we don't in this case. Then we do multiplication. So you might say, well, should I do 2 times 3 first? But really, multiplication and division take place at the same time, and you want to work left to right. So we would do the division first, then multiplication. Okay? Now, well, there's another division there. Well, where does that fit in? Let me explain how that fits in. Okay, so if you look at the box on the screen now, you could rewrite that as 14 divided by 2 times 3 divided by 3, and we work left to right. Okay, so that's how we would work it. So now, let's go ahead and work that. And by the way, Excel is smart enough to know. So I'm going to work this in cell, let's work it here. D9, you'll be able to see the formula up there as I work this one through. So we would say in Excel equal 14 divided by 2. Now the time symbol in Excel is 3. Okay, now it's going to bleed off the page, so look up here. Actually, why don't I move this so you can see more of it? I'll just slide this a little bit here. Slide this back a little bit. All right, so we've got 14 times 2 times 3 divided by 3. And let's see if we come up with the right answer. 7, and that is the right answer. If you did this in your head, 14 times 2 is 7, times 3 is 21, divided by 3 is 7. Okay, so this is just a very fast and quick demonstration to emphasize the order of operations, one of the basic items we need to understand when we're working algebra.